buddy. I told you 3 times there's no smoking permitted in this area.
Stuff it, cop. Why don't you make me put it out? I can smoke any time I want to.
Not when it's against the law. Personally, the only kind of smoking I approve of comes from the barrel of a gun.
Hammer, you came within an inch of that man's face.
I know. I must be pulling to the left.
Hammer, I just got a call from the school board. It seems they've got a problem.
Wait. Aren't you going to yell at me for shooting a cigar out of that guy's mouth?
What's the point?
It's using psychology on me.
As I was saying, the board just called. It seems they've got a problem with gangs at one of the schools in our district. It is total chaos over there. The kids aren't learning anything. The teachers are afraid to come to work. It is utter hell.
How's the food?
Hammer, I'm talking about Lloyd H. Langram Memorial High School.
Oh, I've heard of Langram High. When did it become Memorial?
About 10 minutes ago. Now, the board is asking for help from one of our law enforcement officials. And they've specifically requested you, Hammer.
Now, wait a minute. I don't want to babysit for some wimpy, runny-nosed zit faces.
Haven't they tried any alternatives? What about that Straighten Out program where convicts warn youths about prison life?
They brought prisoners in to speak at the school last month. The kids aided them in making an escape.
Oh.
Now, these animals are violent, destructive, and they have no respect for authority.
Don't worry, Captain. I won't be suckered in by their virtues. Besides, we're talking about kids here. I mean, how bad can they be?
Hey, dude, that's our spot. Move! Get out! Shoot! Come on.
Daddy, we're leaving. Like the truck jacket.
I don't think it'd hurt you to miss lunch today, Porky.
Will not talk in class.
Well, good.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm glad to see some attempt at discipline around here.
Oh, no. They're making me write this 100 times.
What? What kind of teacher are you?
I forget. I haven't taught in years. But they do bring me an apple every day.
I've seen enough.
Hammer down!
Good morning, boys and girls. Now I'd like everybody to take a seat. Pronto! All right, you in the back. Come on, sit down.
Okay, anything you say.
All right, listen up. I'm Inspector Sledge, and this is my gun.
Another cop? We had a SWAT team in here yesterday.
Hey, Fox. I'm Turk.
Hey, Turk.
Hey, Dirk.
I'm Detective Dory DeRoe.
Baby, you ain't nothing to me but a badge and legs.
Yeah. Hey, truant. You're late.
Hey, give me a break, all right? I had to jump bail to get here.
Son, that's no excuse for tardiness.
My old lady didn't wake me up, all right?
Your mother?
No, my old lady.
You think you're tough, don't you? You want to go through puberty again? Okay, just take a seat. Junior slime ball.
Whatever you say.
All right, listen up. You kids have been getting away with murder.
What do you mean getting away? I did 2 years. Yeah.
It's time you students got a little education. Now, I may not read a criminal his rights, but at least I know how to read.
Yeah? What's your favorite book?
War and Peace. The first half. Where do you think you're going?
The track.
Are you on the track team?
No, I got a bet on the 5th race.
Well, class isn't over yet, ragweed.
It is for us. We run this school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shake you guys down for weapons. By your ankles!
Hammer, you can't do that. Adolescents have special rights. They're underage.
You mean I have to wait until he's 18 before I throw him off a roof?
Oh, I'm almost finished.
Will you stop that?
Oh.
Hammer, what's going on at that school? You've made over $1,000 in requisitions. What's all this stuff for?
Hey, I had to get some teaching aids. You know.
Sledge, I did a check of the license plates of that limo we saw at the school. Vehicle's registered to a well-known racketeer named Ralph Roscoe.
Ralph Roscoe. Probably a visitor for career day.
I was there first.
Hey, knock it off.
Now, look, I was sitting there. I'm telling you.
Hello, boys.
Hello, Mr. Roscoe.
Hey, Mr. Roscoe, how's it going?
Looking nice today. Hey, car's all ready.
Good. Here's your remuneration.
What's that?
Didn't you learn anything in school today?
No.
Good. Keep it that way.
Cop named Sledgehammer came to speak to our class today.
Sledgehammer, the flaky cop who yaks to his gun?
Yeah.
That's right. We told him to take a hike.
Well, you're good boys. Just like your old pal Whitey here. He's my driver now.
Yeah. All right.
I can always use smart boys like you in my organization.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Roscoe. Yeah.
Hey, what's out of the way, man?
Maybe some of you junior scum can't read. So I'll tell you what the sign says. Principal.
Hey, I bet with a little run and start we could flatten this flatfoot.
Do it, Turk.
I wouldn't back up if I were you.
Oh, yeah? Hey, what the? Damn! What's with you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I was blocking the sign. No, if you'd have, I don't know where my head is at.
Hi.
Good morning, grease heads. Before you enter the class, I'm going to search you for weapons.
Not without cause. You're never gonna know whether we got weapons or not. You can't lay a finger on us. What's this?
All right, teen vermin. Empty your pockets right here. Come on, let's see it. Come on! Must have lost 30 pounds, Butterball. All right, hold it, creep. Oh, I'm sorry, miss. You know, once those are removed, you'll find your teeth are good and straight. Orthodontia is good. Go ahead. All right, attention, miniature misfits. I am your substitute teacher. Mr. Hammer. Ooh, I gotta clip my nails.
Hey, where's our regular teacher?
He took an easier assignment. As a janitor at Chernobyl, you have impeded the learning process for the last time. You are now going to learn something. We're going to start with the basics. That's not how you spell it. Today, you die. Maggot. Now, that's the way you threaten somebody with good grammar. All right. Let's move on to the evolution of mankind. Modern man. Caveman. The missing link. Turk, can you prove you're a Homo sapien?
I'm normal. I know plenty of girls. That's it, Hammer. I ain't taking no more of you. You're pretty big with a gun. How are you with your fists?
Don't expect that sweet talk to gain you any brownie points.
Tear him apart, Turk!
Come on, Turk.
Remember, can't touch me. I'm a student.
You keep this up, Turk, and you're going to be a shoo-in for class clown. Well, at least you're learning to dot your I's. Thanks for cleaning off my desk, Turk. You're becoming a regular little teacher's helper.
Nobody makes a fool of Turk.
Too late. It's already happened, kid.
Get him, Turk!
I'm gonna get that guy.
Turk, maybe we should just let it be. He is a cop.
Cop or no cop, he's dead meat.
There's no doubt about it, Captain. That's Roscoe and his thugs leaving the grounds of Langram High.
Good work, Doro. Why is Roscoe running a car ring out of a high school?
Cheap labor?
Where have you been, Hammer? I expected you 2 hours ago.
I had to take the bus.
Bus? What were you doing on the bus? Where's your car?
It disappeared, okay?
Somebody stole Hammer's car.
Well, don't worry. I got a pretty good hunch where it is. The Deucers have graduated to auto theft.
Hammer, yours isn't the first car they've stolen. They're working for Roscoe. Give up on those kids.
Doro, I'm surprised at you. Your instincts are usually so nurturing and caring.
Hammer, they're rotten apples. They're hopeless.
Hopeless? Yeah? Well, I knew another kid that was hopeless. He made it tough on everybody in school. He was a bully, so busy proving how tough he was, he didn't care what he did to anybody. He ran the school ground. He disrupted the classroom.
And I suppose you took care of him.
No. You see, that bully was me. But I learned a lesson. If someone gives these kids the proper guidance, they can do wrong for the right reasons. All right, forget it. No, just forget it. I'll take care of it myself, all right? I don't need your help. I don't need anybody's help. Doro, could you give me a ride to the school? Because kids stole my car.
Did you have a nice walk this morning, Inspector?
Poor Hammer. I remember how bad I felt when my mom's car was stolen.
Oh, yeah? How long did it take you to give it back, you onion-sucking pizza face?
Not here, Turk.
Oh, listen, maggot, you still got time to straighten out. Don't you see that? You can be good people on the side of bad, or bad people on the side of good. Or bad on the side of bad, or good on the side of good. The choice is clear.
Hammer, you weird.
All right, get your stuff together. We're taking a little field trip down to the precinct.
Hey, we can't go. We ain't got no notes from our mothers.
No problem. You're all under arrest. Welcome to the precinct, fellas. Now, you can just sort of think of this as a kind of a club med for scum.
Come on, cop! Try to lock me up! I want to kill people!
What's wrong with him?
Too much caffeine.
Hammer, we don't have time for a guided tour around here. Those delinquents will see the inside of this precinct soon enough. Get rid of them.
That's my boss, Captain Trunk. Now, you see how much he cares?
Okay, Hammer, we're real impressed. Can we go now?
Look, let's just get right down to it. Now, I got you guys pegged. You like shoving people around? You like driving crazy? Well, why not get paid for it? Consider a career in law enforcement.
Us? Cops? Cops is jerks.
Jerk? No, look. You don't understand. You eat free in restaurants. You never have to stop for a red light. You get to meet lots of interesting people and put them in a chokehold.
Spare us, Hammer. We got our own career plans.
Yeah, I know about your career plans. You think you got a future with Roscoe? That's right. I know about him. I know a lot about him. And he's cheating you guys.
What are you talking about?
Duro?
Roscoe, his assets include Swiss bank accounts, luxury condos in Maui, and the upcoming plot lines on Dallas. He gets you to steal a car for $500, then he turns around and sells it for $5,000.
Yeah. You're some smart guys, all right.
Can we leave now? I gotta go to church. It's my turn to steal a collection plate.
You kids will never learn.
You know what we just learned, Mr. Roscoe? You've been cheating us. We ain't no dummies, you know. You're dealing with the deucers. We don't need you. You're out. Guess we got an education from Hammer after all.
Hey, this is the first time we ever stripped a cop car. What color should we paint it?
Yellow.
Yellow? Yeah. Well, if it isn't Turk and the Deuces.
Mr. Roscoe, I told you our business with you is finished.
But my business with you isn't. All right, boys, lock all the doors. Nobody cuts me out of the action. It sets a bad example. Then I have to make an example. For example, you. Boys.
Against the wall. Come on. Move it.
Wait a minute. Mr. Roscoe, what is this?
St. Valentine's Day is going to be a little early this year.
Turk, do something.
Look, Mr. Roscoe, can't we have another chance?
Forget it, Turk. I was going to get rid of you and your gang sooner or later anyway. I can always find some other dumb kids to work cheaper for me.
But you said you could always use us.
And we are. We're going to use you for target practice.
Maybe we should have listened to Inspector Hammer.
Shut up! Let him have it.
Hold it, Roscoe! These kids are under my personal supervision.
It's Sledgehammer!
Waste him!
Huh? That's 7 years bad luck. Didn't I tell you kids it would lead to this, huh? Didn't I?
Yeah, you told us.
See how exciting police work can be? You see?
No! See the fun I'm having?
Now, where else can you get paid for work like this? No, it's more than a job. It's an adventure. Get out!
He's over there!
I know!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look out, Hammer! Looks like he wants to play chicken.
What are the rules of chicken?
First one to turn away is chicken.
I love a challenge. Competition always brings out the best in a person.
Look, Roscoe's got a car, and you don't.
He cheats at everything.
Aren't you afraid of dying?
I don't know. I've never tried it before. I guess this is my final exam. Well, if I don't pass, it's goodbye, Mr. Chips. Sorry, pal. Joyride's over.
All right, book him on car theft, racketeering, and a failure to yield the right of way.
I was scared, Hammer. I was really scared. I mean, you was right all along. I was only acting tough because inside I was afraid.
Hey. Enough vulnerability.
I'm taking your advice, Officer Hammer. When I graduate, I'm enrolling in the police academy. I'm going to be a police officer, just like you.
I wouldn't mention this to Captain Trunk.
For now, the least we could do is put your car back together for you. Show 'em, boys.
Well, that's a nice gesture. Isn't that nice, Hammer?
Darn it. Now what have you do-gooders done to my car?
What's the matter? It looks nice for once.
It just doesn't feel right. There's something missing. That's better.
You know, Hammer, I think you're right. Wasn't there a dent here?
Thank you, Duro. Now, that's me.
Yeah, I thought so.
The winner of tonight's 7th annual Elvis Impersonator Contest is none other than contestant number 21, Harold Lonanek.
Elvis Presley impersonators killed in the last 3 weeks.
What on earth could a killer's motive be to murder 15 Elvis impersonators?
Obviously to get in the Guinness Book.
Hammer, this is serious business. Performers are dropping like flies, and I want it stopped. So I suggest you and your partner get over to the county coroner's office and see what you can find out. I'm getting it again, I know it. I'm getting it. There it is. There it is. There it is.
You know, for all my years of being a cop, I will never figure out how people time and time again can do something like this.
It's true. The taking of a human life is just deplorable.
Not that. Drawing the chalk outlines around bodies, it's a ridiculous way to make a living.
I'll tell you, this has got to be the strangest serial killings I've seen. Since 3 years ago when that weirdo was running around town bumping off anybody who's ever been on county camera.
Next of kin been notified?
Yes, but none of them can identify the bodies. They all look alike. Dead ringers.
Well, I hope nobody's offended, but I'm just gonna go ahead and eat lunch, okay?
What? You're going to have lunch now?
Yeah, well, I know it's an odd time to have lunch, it being so late in the afternoon and everything, but I cannot afford to skip meals.
Tell me, what exactly was the method used to do in these Elvises?
The assailant struck each and every one of the victims in the head using a blunt object.
What kind of blunt object?
I'm not exactly sure. Their fragment studies have led me to believe that the weapon was gold-plated.
Gold-plated?
Yes, and furthermore, speculating from the size and the shapes of the wounds, it's my guess that each one of the fatal blows were administered by a microphone.
A microphone? Well, I guess we should start bringing some game show hosts in for questioning, right? Look at this.
Would you please stop eating? It's really in very poor taste.
You're right. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. I should have brought enough for everybody. Yeah.
If you'll excuse me, I gotta go get ready. Photographers are coming to take some pictures of myself, along with all these dead Elvises.
What, for the newspapers?
No, the Guinness Book.
Imagine what it's like being a coroner. Going to bed every night, knowing the first thing to greet you in the morning is a dead body.
Of course I can imagine, DeRoe. I told you. I was married for 5 years.
All right, let's go over what we know so far. 15 Elvis impersonators have been murdered, and they all share one common denominator.
Right. They're all dead.
You know, Hammer, I really insist you adopt a more serious demeanor towards this case. All you've been doing is using it to make mediocre jokes.
Don't be fooled, DeRoe. My mind is slowly putting the pieces together. Sooner or later, I'll get that beef jerky, and when I do... Oh!
How's this investigation coming? Any leads?
Not really, but after a few more victims get killed, we'll have more to go on.
A few more? Hammer, you're not supposed to let anybody else get killed. You're supposed to stop that maniac. Look what the press has labeled this creep.
Oh, this makes me want to throw up. Look at that. Why is the press always glorifying violent people? They write about somebody like me for a change.
Sir, can't we postpone these contests under the present circumstances?
We tried that, Doro, but the promoters flatly refused. You see, they're building up to the big national finals, and these are just the preliminaries.
Sort of the elimination rounds, right? Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
I feel a migraine coming on here. I know it.
Now, Captain, I think I have finally found a method of getting rid of those headaches once and for all.
What is that?
Acupuncture.
Get away from me.
I'm good with
the
these.
needles. No
this
needles.
is good.
Get away from me with the needles, Hammer. Get away from me with
those needles. Myself.
Get away from me with...
No, but here, listen, watch. I am known for this.
No, it's gone.
Give me one chance.
The needles?
Give me one.
Just get
one
away from me with the needles. No needles!
His loss.
He had sideburns that were thick and bushy, and his jaw was very rigid-like.
What's shaking?
There's been another murder. This woman's an eyewitness.
All right, lady, confess. I know you did it. Now talk.
Hammer!
I'll get it out of her. Talk.
Hammer! She's a witness, not a suspect.
Sorry. I don't know where my head is at.
Aha! I think I've got it. Ma'am, is this the assailant you saw in the parking lot?
That's him. This is the killer.
Well, I think we finally have a positive link between our killer and his victims.
Captain, we're going to have to round up all the Elvis impersonators with criminal records.
I hate to admit this, Hammer. But you're right!
You know, it's really a shame That's Incredible isn't on anymore.
Can of comments, will you, Hammer?
Do any of these men resemble the attacker you saw in the parking lot?
Yes,
Well, which one?
all of them.
Is there one in particular?
It's either the second man or the fifth man.
Would it help if we asked him to speak?
Wait, I got a better idea. Okay, number 2, step forward. Okay, do a little bit of your act.
Cameron, would you stop screwing around?
Trust me. I know what I'm doing. That's terrible. Thank you. Please hold the applause until the end. Okay, number 5, same thing.
Love me, na, 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 na. Elvis is my name. Na, 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 all right, baby. Hey, na, 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 na. Oh, all right,
Yes,
baby.
go on! That's the man I saw in the parking lot.
All right, are you absolutely certain?
Yes, yes, he's the killer.
All right, clear him out of there, please.
Ma'am, if you follow me, I'll file your report now.
Well, Captain, we got our man. Any chance of me rocking and rolling on his skull before you book him?
Hammer, the man identified is a cop. I put him there to test this witness's credibility. We're back at square one.
Not true, Captain. We can set a trap for this lardhead. We'll lure him in, and I got just the right bait.
What's that?
Me. I'm gonna do Elvis.
Bored with your job? Tired of the humdrum routine of everyday office work? Then why not kiss monotony goodbye? Put on some blue suede shoes and become one of the millions of successful Elvis Presley impersonators. You'll earn big money performing at nightclubs, parties, and seances. Our instructors will teach you everything you need to know. The rest is up to you. So call us today at 1-800-555-KING. We're fully college accredited.
I've done some checking into the background of each of these victims. Each and every one of them at one point or another have attended that school.
Mm-hmm.
So I took the liberty of enrolling you.
Well, what do I need to go to some crackpot school for? I already know how to imitate Elvis. You just move your lips and twitch your hips and look bloated.
Yeah, but Sledge, there's a possibility that the killer also went to the school and knew his victims. Now, maybe you can go there and see if you can find out anything about any past students. All right?
It's a good idea, Darrell. You know, I hate to admit it, but sometimes you think like a man. I respect that.
Well, thanks a lot. Actually, coming from you, that's quite a compliment. Be careful, Sledge. Attempting to snare a serial killer could end in death.
I certainly hope so. I haven't killed a serial killer in months. But if I ever do lose my life in the line of duty, there's one very important last request I'd like you to follow up on for me.
Sure, Sledge. What is it?
Make sure my transmission gets rebuilt.
Good afternoon, class. Welcome to the School of Elvis Impersonators. I'm your instructor, Mr. P. Now, after you finish this 12-week course, I'm going to have molded you boys into kings.
Class has begun. You're late.
That depends. If I didn't show up at all, this could be considered early.
Well, why don't you just take a seat in the rear? First off, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I've been doing Elvis for 35 years. I'm the best. In fact, I'm so good Elvis himself in his later years came to me for a refresher course.
This guy's really out to lunch, huh?
Hey, you. Come up here. I know your type. You ain't nothing but a troublemaker.
Oh, yeah? You had any troublemakers like me recently?
Now, why in the hell would you ask that, boy?
I guess I just have a suspicious mind.
Well, I don't think you can make it in my class, Smarty Pants. And you're going to have to prove it to me that you can. Right now. Or I'm booting your hide out of this class. Now dance! What? I said dance! I want to see if you got a natural, God-given sense of rhythm. Now move your body, boy, and dance! Is that your best stuff, boy? Well, you ain't nothing but a big old wuss. You think I'm a wuss?
You want an encore?
You're not supposed to be in here. This is the student record. Private. I'm calling the police.
Hold off, friend. I am the police. Inspector Sledgehammer. And I'm on an investigation.
Investigation?
Say, maybe you can help me. Can you think of any past students who might have, I don't know, acted sort of strangely?
Yes, all of them.
Can you think of one who might have resorted to murder?
I'm not answering any more questions. Leave. Right now. I want to get home in time to watch Mr. Belvedere.
I guess somebody has to.
Well, the department was able to get you into this contest to lure the killer. You still have to win.
Don't worry, Duro. I'll win.
I don't know how you can be so sure. You haven't rehearsed. You don't even know what song you're going to sing.
Neither did Elvis. Listen, Duro, I'm going to win this contest because whatever I put my mind to do, I do. Sheer will is my greatest talent.
Well, I have to admire your confidence. Sure you're not the least bit nervous?
I've never been nervous in my life. Now, where am I on this lineup?
Well, you're following a guy from Dallas and preceding somebody from Miami.
Between Dallas and Miami? What a terrible place for me to be.
I'll be rooting for you.
All right, now it's time to bring out our next contestant, Mr. Sledgehammer.
Kiss me, darling. Oh, kiss me on the lips. Kiss, kiss, oh, on the mouth. Kiss me on the mouth. Kiss me east. Kiss me west. Kiss me north and south. Kiss me if you kiss. Kiss me, kiss. Shut up! Shut up!
One thing I demand from an audience is courtesy.
Well, no matter woman, look exactly like you. Oh no. Well, no matter woman, look exactly like you. Oh yeah. No matter woman, bad news to you. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Is marching. His truth is marching. Glory, glory. Papa. I'm sorry. That was reflex.
I can't believe it. You were brilliant.
I know. Well, I've done my part. Now we gotta see whether one of my scum-sucking competitors takes the bait.
Freeze, sea eel. I'm booking you for a lifetime engagement.
Hey, what's the matter, man? I was just trying to congratulate the guy.
I don't need your kind of praise, ringworm. Get him out of here. Well, Duro, looks like we got our man.
Are you sure, Hammer? I mean, I didn't see him wielding his golden microphone. That's part of the damn wall.
No, that golden microphone is probably just a load of bunk. Let's see if that bar is still open. Buy you sody pop.
Hammer, that man has a golden microphone.
Oh, thanks a lot, Duro. I really need you to tell me these things. Hey, buddy, just who the heck do you think you are?
I'm the greatest impersonator of Elvis who has ever lived.
It was you. You killed them all. Why?
Because I'm clearly superior. I was laughed at. That's why they all had to die.
Okay, Frico. But that still doesn't explain why you chose not to waste me.
I knew you were a policeman.
There's only one person who could have known that I was a policeman. I know that guy. He's the janitor in the Elvis school.
I also clean nightclubs. For years, I have had to watch those people inferior to me enjoy the bright lights of the stage. I can do Elvis more efficiently than any of you.
Consider yourself under arrest.
Consider yourself dead!
Hold it!
Yow! Goodbye, Sledgehammer!
Horrible. Just horrible.
I know. That was the worst high note I ever heard.
Hammer, you be happy. Hammer! You'll be happy to know that that freak you bagged is going to be making a full recovery from his electrifying performance last night.
Oh, Captain, don't be cruel. Oh, I'm sorry, Hammer. I know you're sensitive about Elvis puns. It was unintentional, really.
Oh, Hammer. Are you all shook up over sending a man to do the jailhouse rock, huh?
I'm getting out of here. I'm fed up with hearing about Elvis all the time. Maybe I'll take a couple of days off. Take a vacation. I need it.
Yeah, sure. Where do you think you'll go?
Graceland? No, I stopped getting it in the morning after my neighbor quit having it delivered. That cheap jerk.
Hammer, it's been leaked to the press that Captain Trunk is going to testify against the narcotics syndicate Thursday.
You know, that's what I hate about the newspapers in this country. They find out things, and then they write about them. Freedom of the press, it stinks.
Hammer, now that the syndicate has this information, they'll do anything to keep Trunk quiet.
Yeah, fat chance. He's louder than most airports.
Hammer!
See what I mean?
Hammer, the commissioner wants to talk to us. I put him on the speakerphone.
Hello, can everyone hear me all right?
Yes, we can hear you.
And Hammer, are you there?
Yo.
Move over.
Yes, sir. How far?
Not you, Hammer. I'm talking to my driver. I'm calling from my car phone. Hammer, needless to say, I'm livid about today's press leak.
Yes, I am too, sir.
Could you please slow down?
I am too, sir.
Not you, my driver. With the syndicate alerted to Captain Trunk's court appearance Thursday, it's imperative he be placed under your protective custody until then.
Are you talking to me or to the driver?
Your custody, Hammer. This is one instance where a man like you is perfect for this assignment.
No, Commissioner, don't do this to me.
Wait, just let me get this straight. I am in charge of the captain, right?
Right. No, not you. Turn left. This is a one-way street.
My life is in the hands of a man who causes injuries over the telephone.
What can I say? I'm expanding.
Excuse me, Captain Trunk. You're needed to check the supplies in room number 4.
Yeah, very good. Leave it Dalloway.
Right behind you, Captain.
Forget it, Hammer. I'm a grown man. I can take care of myself just fine. Thank you.
Captain, be reasonable. Hammer's under the direct orders of the commissioner.
I don't give a damn about any orders. Anyway, I'll be surprised about turning my badge after Thursday.
Think he's serious?
Well, I think he must be. He has no sense of humor.
Well, the captain's got his pride, but I'm more concerned about his safety right now.
Will you relax? He's with 2 cops who both have Lugers, which aren't regulation.
Why, you yogurt sucker! Let my captain go!
desecrate this symbol of law and order. Also makes me sick because you look good in uniforms.
I think those assassins really roughed you up, sir.
They didn't lay a finger on me. Hammer did.
Well, you may be hard-pressed to admit it, sir, but Hammer did save your life.
Yes. Thank you, Hammer. You saved my life.
I'm sure you do the same for me, sir.
Oh, you wish.
Thank you.
Under the circumstances, sir, I think it's important that you check into a hotel.
Well, now you're giving me orders, Doro? I'm gonna live my life as usual, and that means meeting my ex-wife for dinner tonight as planned. Look, it's taken a lot of effort to get that woman to even talk to me. For 6 months, she refused to accept my phone calls.
Well, I can understand that, sir. She's probably afraid you'll hurt her ears.
Sir, if you insist on keeping this engagement, then we'll be obligated to accompany you.
Don't worry. You won't even know I'm there.
Listen, I figured that for us to settle our differences, we meet face to face. That's my tactic.
Tactic? There you go again. Nothing's changed. Even when you're off duty, you speak like a policeman.
Renee, listen. Being here with you right now, policemen are the furthest thing from my mind.
All right, this sector's secured. Everything's okay. Excuse me. New restaurant policy. I can't let you eat anything unless I've tasted it first. He's pepper.
Who is that man?
I have no idea. Ignore him.
Ignore him? What is this? Why did you ask me out tonight?
Because I want you back in my life.
Honey, be realistic. You're not the same man I married. You've changed. Ever since you became captain of that precinct, something has... It's turned you into a bitter, angry man. What did it to you?
Look, Renee, I had to make a choice between my career and being married to you. Lately, I have been questioning that decision vehemently.
Are you saying that you regret giving up our marriage for your career?
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Duro, you ought to hear the line of bunkies dishing out now. I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, hit the deck!
Hammer, get off me! Get off me! Afraid to get off of me.
I thought you didn't know this person.
He's one of my men.
Oh, Captain, now you've gone and blown a perfectly good cover.
Please, let me explain, will you? You owe me that much.
All right, come on in. But just 1 minute.
Hammer!
Okay.
Hammer, why are you doing this?
Because I care.
Captain, we'll stay in here so you two can have a moment alone.
Yeah. A great idea.
I can't believe that I'm still talking to you.
I understand. Hammer. I am going in that room to be with the woman I love. Do you understand that?
Let's go.
No! You are staying here. I am going in there. If you come in there, I will kill you.
Hammer, he's not in any danger. He used to be married to that woman.
Oh, listen, anybody who's alone with his ex-wife is in danger. It's quiet in there. It's too quiet! Ah! Freeze!
Hammer, get out of this room. Get out of this room. Out! 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 Out!
think we should investigate now. No, I do.
Duro, when will you ever learn? This is a very sensitive moment for the captain. What?
Get back!
Oh my God, this is a nightmare.
All right, Duro. Stay here tonight with Mrs. Trunk. I'm going to move the captain to the only safe place in the city.
Where's that?
My apartment. Well, Captain, this is where I crashed every night. What do you think? Is it me?
Hammer, I'm exhausted. I'm going to get a good night's sleep and insult you in the morning.
Captain, are you really serious about giving up your career just to get back with your ex-wife?
What if I am?
It's disgusting. Real men don't need women.
Hammer, without women, you would never have been born.
Prove it.
I am too exhausted even to have a migraine.
Night, Captain.
Shut up.
Slyball. You sea urchin. Maggot, I'm gonna take you in. I'm gonna floss your teeth with a crowbar.
Hammer!
Do what?
You're talking!
Sometimes I arrest people in my sleep, sir.
That's it. First thing in the morning, my life's in danger. You beat me up in the closet. You ruined my evening with my ex-wife. And on top of that, you destroy half her house!
Yeah, we had fun today. But I think it's time we got some sleep.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
Captain! The death of Captain Trunk is a tragic loss. But, in the words of the immortal Alexander Haig, as of now, I am in control. The captain will be interred in a private ceremony on Friday. Now, let us observe a moment of silence in his memory. That'll be all.
Can't believe it. He's gone. We failed. This is horrible.
I'm surprised at you crying at a time like this. You are a police officer. Act like one.
My God, do you ever show any emotion?
Duro, I show a whole range of emotion. Anger, rage, hate. Hate?
How can you be so cold? He was our friend.
Yeah, but I take comfort in that he's in a better place now. Room 208, Municipal Hospital.
What?
Trunk is alive.
He's alive?
Shh! Enough happiness. He needs minor surgery. He has a bullet in his side. But he'll be ready to testify right on schedule. You see, I figured if those sleazoids thought he was dead, they'd stop trying to kill him.
Oh, why didn't you let me in on it?
I think that's obvious. You're a woman, and you have a phone.
Dr. Bernard.
Hold it right there. Why did your chicken cross the road?
To avoid the death penalty.
Go right in, Inspector.
Guess who thought up that password?
You?
You're no fun anymore.
Captain Trunk. Shh. This patient's going into surgery today. Don't disturb him unless it's absolutely necessary.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Captain? Captain, it's me. It's Hammer.
What have you done? Now I have to sedate him.
What are you doing here? Enough pain already.
Captain, just calm down. I have news for you.
I've been killed?
Don't believe everything you read in the papers.
They'll never find me now.
Just as I'd planned. The press got us into this mess. I figured the least they could do was get us out. Nice irony, huh?
Hammer, this is brilliant.
And to top it all off, I just called your wife and told her not to worry. Everything's fine.
Of course, you didn't tell her that I was here.
No. Well, yes.
Hammer, at least you told her not to visit because the syndicate may be watching her.
Ah. Well.
Hammer, if she comes here, she will be followed, and I will be in danger again.
Captain Trunk, I'm sure if she were going to visit, she would have been here by now.
I'm his wife. Please. Oh, I'm sorry I'm so late. I came as soon as I could.
No, oh God, no.
Isn't that funny? That's what my wife used to say to me when I came home.
I thought you were a dead man.
Not yet, but very, very soon.
Is something wrong?
I am going to be killed. And you... Thanks for coming.
Better get you out of here.
Well, Captain, I guess it's just you and me against the whole stinking world, huh?
Hey! That cop wasn't here before.
Hammer, he's one of us. He's one of us. He's a friend.
Get off of me. What's the matter? You crazy?
Yeah, some friend. He didn't even show up at the funeral.
Time for his medication. You'll have to leave now.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I have to screen everything that enters him.
If you insist.
Doctor, could I have a moment of your time? There's a telephone junction over there. Thanks for your time.
Hammer, aren't you done yet?
Well, this thing's clean.
Hammer.
Inspector, can I have a word with you? I'll be administering the anesthetic to Captain Trunk.
Hey, wait, not so fast. Let's see some ID. All right, sure, fine. That says you're a doctor. How can I be sure?
Check these out.
All gold cards. He's for real.
We need a security check in the operating room. Follow me.
No, Hammer, go. I'll cover you here.
Captain, you're going to be just fine.
Yeah, until you get back. Doro, take this away, please.
Anything in particular you're worried about?
Huh. You.
Oh, where am I?
The X-ray room, Inspector Hammer.
My head, it feels like a speed bump.
Merely a concussion.
Oh, thank goodness. I was afraid I'd banged it.
Inspector, you've cost us quite a few men.
The way you slugs are moving, Trunk's gonna die of old age.
Trunk will not survive the afternoon. In a short time, he will receive an overdose of anesthetic.
it will be considered a hospital error.
I'll never understand why you guys explain your whole plan before you kill somebody.
Don't tell me how to do my job, Inspector Hammer. That's for you. You will now receive enough radiation for 1,000 lifetimes.
Captain Hammer's been gone a long time. Something must have happened to him.
Thank you, Doro, for giving me a reason to live.
Turn me over. I'm done on this side.
What's going on?
Gotta save Captain Trunk. Then I'm gonna file one hell of a malpractice suit. Now help me out of here.
Drop it! Drop it!
Perfect shot!
I was aiming for his head.
You'll never take me alive, Hammer.
That's just the way I like it.
Hammer. Hammer. Doro, what is going on?
Hammer just knocked out your anesthesiologist, sir.
Oh.
No need to thank me, sir.
What about my surgery?
Captain, we cannot trust anyone. I'm afraid I'm going to have to remove the bullet.
Hammer, you can't do that. Hammer, you can't do it.
It's okay. I've done it before. On myself.
Oh, my God.
Don't touch me.
Captain.
Congratulations on your testimony, Captain. It takes a brave man to stand up to the syndicate.
That's my job, Hammer. I'm a cop. Nothing can change that. I think my ex-wife understands that now. We're spending the weekend in Lake Tahoe.
It's romantic, sir. I guess she realizes there are worse things in life than being married to a cop.
Like being beat up by one.
Hello? Oh, yes, Commissioner. He's right here.
Inspector Hammer, I'd like to congratulate you on the job you did guarding Captain Trunk.
Well, I did save his life 4 times.
5. I count not performing that operation.
Thanks to Captain Trunk, a major blow has been dealt to the syndicate.
That's good to hear, sir.
It certainly is, but we're not out of the woods yet, so I think Hammer should protect Trunk for at least another month. Thank you, gentlemen.
I wonder if there's a rifle range in Lake Tahoe.
What's the problem, officer?
Your tail light is out.
What are you gonna do?
Give me a warning?
Yeah, a warning shot. Thank you for your cooperation.
And this story just in. Recently released criminal George M. Nazar was found shot to death this morning in his parked car. This makes 3 murders of freed felons in the past month. And now, here's Carolyn with the
What a nice way to start the day.
Thanks, Richard. The weather for today will be...
I've had it. I've been waiting 15 minutes to see Captain Trunk. Don't you realize who I am?
Hey, lady, be reasonable, huh? We're busy here.
All right, I'm filing complaints against each and every one of you, starting with you. What is your name?
Winston Churchill.
Hey, I'm Art Linkletter.
Very funny. I demand some service.
Oh, calm down, woman. These are cops, not maitre d's.
You there, what is your name? And I want a straight answer.
Sledgehammer.
Okay, that's it. You bought it, mister.
Hey, Inspector, Captain's waiting to see you in his office.
If you're going in there, I'm following you.
Fine, I can't stop you.
I'm sorry for the bad experience you just had, Miss Collins.
That's Ms. Collins. Is this any way to welcome your new district attorney?
I'm sure the disrespect was unintentional, Miss Collins.
Not intentional. There's an overgrown adolescent out there in a whoopee suit playing schoolboy pranks when someone asked for directions. This cretin walked me into the men's room.
Hey, Captain, Hitler's widow is out there looking for you. Oh, I see you found him.
Inspector Sledgehammer, this is District Attorney Evelyn Collins.
Oh, that's all we need, a woman DA? Whew. What'd you do with your perfume? Spray it on with a crop duster? Whew.
Hammer, please.
Oh, you must admit.
Perhaps we should get down to business, Miss Collins.
That's Ms.
The district attorney is here because in the last month, 3 known criminals released by the courts have been gunned down, apparently by vigilantes.
So?
We have a serious problem here.
Why, did some of them live?
You're not helping, Hammer.
Each of the vigilantes' victims was killed within 1 day of exoneration. Drug pusher Rudy Mednick, released this morning, seems to be the next logical victim in their pattern.
How did he beat the rap again?
That's easy, Duro. We got the lawyer with the best commercial in town.
We'd better find Mednick before the vigilantes do.
Yeah, so we can put a target on his back. We wouldn't want the vigilantes to miss.
Mr. Hammer, I want Mednick found. I want him protected. Then I'm going to bring those vigilantes to trial.
I want you and Doro to cooperate with Miss Collins.
We will, sir.
Well, nice meeting you, Miss Collins.
That's Ms. Good day, Mr. Hammer.
That's Myrrh.
I don't know. We don't have much on this Rudy Mednick. Wait a minute. Seems to frequent massage parlors.
Oh, great. It'll take us years to find him. There's over 1,000 of those massage parlor joints in the city.
No, I think he goes there just for a massage.
Oh. Well, there's only about 3 of those.
Yoo-hoo! May I help you?
Yes, Rudy Mednick here. We're police officers.
May I see some identification?
Oh, sorry.
That doesn't look like you. Oh, you're cute. Rudy's in the bath. Steam room number 2.
Hammer, wait. We can't go in there with our clothes on. But no, I mean, if we go in, the steam...
We just stop nagging, will you, Duro? It's just steam. Now, come on. I got a piping hot slime ball to protect you.
Sledgehammer, how are you? Hey, leave me alone. What have I done wrong?
You were born, scum sucker.
Sledge, I really think we should do this outside. The steam is
Look,
gonna
don't push me, Duro. Now, I've already been bossed around by one woman today. Now, come on, slimeball. I got orders to take you downtown and protect you. See, there's a bunch of vigilantes out there shooting people nobody likes. And you're next on the list.
Why am I next?
I guess they couldn't find Pee Wee Herman. Now, get your clothes on.
Inspector Sledgehammer, there's a call for you and your partner. It's urgent.
Must be the department.
Girl, that hemline violates regulations.
It was a steam bath, Hammer. Look at your suit.
Hello?
Nice pants.
Hello?
Hey, I don't want to have anything to do with you cops. Get you thrown out of here. Got a lifetime membership.
It just expired.
Thank you for cooperation.
Whoever it was just hung up.
I was just hanging up a few minutes ago.
You better wait here, Dro. If any more steam gets on that outfit, you won't have a place to pin your badge. Well, you would have a place, but it would be painful.
Mendick, you're hurt. All right, who did this to you? What, you can't talk? Can you type? Can you type a little with one finger? What are you doing? You trying to say something? All right, what are you trying to say? You shot. You shot? That's bad grammar. Now tell me by whom? Peace. Peace now. Hippies did this? What are you trying to say? I'm no good at charades. It's always been frustrating for me. All right, start over. Victory. Victory. V is for victory. I got it. You got shot by a guy holding a cigar. What? You're having trouble breathing? I got one. I got one. Okay, keep going now. What? You didn't get shot. They used karate. No, you're saluting. So you got shot by naval recruiters. What? Something smells bad? Oh, you're dying. You're dying. You're dying on the vine. You're dead. Dead. Mednick. So they hung up. I went back down. The guy is going 2-2-2 something. I don't know what he was talking about. And he was dead.
The vigilantes knew our every move. Who else could have paged us?
Doro, I want you to phone the district attorney and tell her what's happened. Hammer, I want to talk to you in private. Hammer, I have discovered something quite shocking. These shell casings were found at the scene of every single shooting. Recognize them?
That's a 38 special. It's a police issue. I'd say 1984 vintage. An amusing year.
You can tell all that just by biting a bullet?
Absolutely. Here, we'll try it yourself.
No,
no, go ahead. Try it. Try it.
No. All right.
Now, you see, you just discovered that there was still some powder left in that bullet.
Hammer, you have properly identified these as police issue. That tells you the vigilantes are what?
Cops. They're two cops. Two cops. That's what Mednick was trying to tell me. Now, listen, I'm terrible at charades, all right? But in my defense, he was a terrible mime. I mean, he was with 2-2-VV.
Hammer, these dirty cops are acting as judge, jury, and executioner.
But they're putting in for a lot of overtime.
Hammer, I want you to infiltrate this group. We'll use Doro as a selling point. Now, if she believes you've gone bad, gotten worse, I believe those vigilantes will enlist you in no time.
Why don't we start a fight? I mean, stage it. You know? I mean, really, we'll come to blows. Here. Right in front of everybody.
That's not a bad idea. Why don't I like it? Is anybody going to get hurt?
No.
Are you sure?
No, it's play acting. It's play acting. No, trust me. I know what I'm doing. Come on, you ready?
Wait a minute. Let me just think about this. Hammer, I gave you an order.
I'm not going after any vigilantes. I think they're doing a good job.
What's going on between you two?
Come on.
You think they're buying it? You're not giving me anything to work off of. Don't you know anything about good acting? I'm old enough to know this isn't it. Look, we gotta give him a big finish. I gotta hit you like I hit you, but it looks like I was trying to kill you. Okay, but pull your punch, I'll do the rest. Trust me. I don't say that, Kevin. Very realistic.
You're an animal, Hammer. You're just as bad as those vigilantes.
Could you say that a little louder?
What?
What she just said was, I'm no better than those vigilantes, right?
Stay away from me.
Get him out of here. Come on. All right.
Looks like we just found a new recruit.
Hammer, I thought you told me you knew how to pull a punch.
I did pull it. If I'd have hit you full force, you would have landed in that parking lot. You're lucky I didn't ad-lib.
I guess it was all for nothing, huh?
Oh, no way, Jose. That's why I wanted to talk to you. When I got home last night, I found this slipped under the door. I think the vigilantes are trying to contact me.
So have they made you a member yet?
I'm waiting. I think they're still checking on me.
Yeah, they might be watching you right now.
That's right. That's right. They might be watching me right now. What the hell are you doing? I'm keeping up the act.
Well, stop it! Hammer, after you infiltrate that group, I want you to get the names of every man that comprises the vigilante group. You understand me?
No! Just give me it. Yes, of course I do. Hey, what's going on here? Hey, who let you jokers in?
Your landlady.
Why, because you're cops?
No, because we told her we were going to beat you up.
And she wonders why she can never get a date. Well, I'll tell you something. If I open my refrigerator and I find one bite of casserole gone, you're both dead. All right.
The reason we're here, Inspector Hammer, is to invite you to join a clandestine group whose members share the singular purpose of righting wrongs through force and aggression.
Oh, I'm already a registered Republican.
No, the Vigilante Squad.
Right.
We're prepared to invite you to a meeting of our group tonight.
Well, I don't know. It's Tuesday. I usually spend Tuesday night playing bridge with the girls. Of course, if it's catered, that would make a big difference. But... Oh, a blindfold, huh? You know, I haven't worn one of these since I dated a girl that was in a Weight Watchers.
Fellow vigilantes, I bring before you a potential member, Sledge Hammer.
Hi, guys. Where's the piñata?
You wear that blindfold until we're sure you're one of us.
Yeah. I'll bet you guys are all naked, right?
Stop playing the fool.
I'm no fool. My loss of sight has heightened my other senses. For example, I can tell that you are a Caucasian woman weighing approximately 112 pounds in her late 30s. Am I right?
Get this guy away from me.
Sit him down. We'll ask the questions, Hammer.
What do you think about reading a suspect his rights?
I prefer to read him his last rites, if you know what I mean.
What do you think about the death penalty?
It's too lenient. There's always the possibility of reincarnation. Hey, this is fun. Can we go on to the lightning round?
The question period is over, Inspector Hammer.
Oh, good. Then I choose Bachelor number 2 because he sounded like it was more fun.
Shut up. It's time for your initiation. You've been given the privilege of killing District Attorney Evelyn Collins. She's been speaking out against our cause and needs to be silenced.
Can't you just shush her?
It's all planned. She's working late tonight. You're to terminate her with extreme prejudice. Do you have any reservations about shooting a woman?
You have to make reservations? Why don't I just
escort him out of here, will you?
Thank you. I will escort myself out. I've memorized the location of every object in this room. I can retrace my steps perfectly.
What is the meaning of this?
Miss Collins.
That's Ms.
Just listen to me. I've discovered the identity of the vigilantes. They're cops.
This can't be. Police?
That's right. I also found out who the next victim is. It's you.
Me? Oh, my God.
Well, there's more. You see, they want me to join them, and part of my initiation is to assassinate you.
Good Lord.
Wait, that's not the worst of it. The worst of it is that I'm going to do it.
Congratulations, you passed the test. Your willingness to pull the trigger makes you one of us. As a precaution, I was wearing a bulletproof vest underneath my clothes. It's figure flattering.
Touché. I loaded my gun with blanks.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I knew that you were the leader of this group, Ms. Collins.
How could you know?
A blindfold makes a man's senses all the more acute. It made the smell of your perfume in your living room almost unbearable.
You fascinate me, Inspector Hammer. What do you say we go back to my place and get to know each other better?
Hey, don't touch me there without a written permission. Now, you behave yourself, and maybe I'll show you my appendix scar. Nice set of weapons. What, are you stocking up for a war?
You seem surprised. A woman can be as nihilistic as a man. I'm not interested in the ERA, I'm into the NRA.
Where'd you get a bullwhip?
My father was a wagon master.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a list of the other guys in the organization around here, would you?
Forget about the other Sledge. Let's talk about you.
What about that?
My father killed that deer when I was just a little girl.
Oh, so he was a hunter.
No, a bad driver. Of all the officers I've recruited, there's something strangely appealing about you. I guess it's your callous disregard for human rights, your savage instinct, your chauvinism, your inability to treat women as equals.
Yeah, I'm quite a catch.
Would you excuse me for just one moment? I'd like to get out of my work clothes. Make yourself at home.
Yeah, maybe I can get some broads to come over, huh? Looks like you and me are the only sane ones here. All right, come on, let's get that list for Captain Trunk. Oh, I'm feeling more at home already.
Sledge, could you come up here? I have a surprise for you.
Let me guess. You got a funhouse mirror above your bed?
Well, what do you think?
I knew justice was blind, but I didn't know it was tacky.
You like? How does my body compare with the others you've encountered?
It's hard to say. I'd have to see it with the tag on your toe.
Won't you join me?
You know, I saw the last DA wearing an outfit just like that. What a freak he was, let me tell you.
Oh, by the way, that list you asked about is right over there on the table.
All right, little lady, the jig's up. Now you're really in hot water. You and your fanatic friends have got a date downtown, Miss Collins.
That's Ms. I never trusted you for an instant, Inspector Hammer.
Hey, lady could put somebody's eye out with that thing.
There are only blanks in your gun. Why are you shooting at me?
Of course I have it.
You men are all alike. Every one of you wants the same thing from me.
Yeah, to get the hell out of here. You know, I'm having a difficult time relaxing around you, lady. Besides that, you're a lousy shot. Another miss.
That's Ms. You used me. You led me on. I could have loved you.
Boy, you women, you give you a little power and you freak out. I remember when my wife got her first credit card.
It's useless. That gun is just for decoration.
You're such a tease.
We could have made quite a team, Sledge. Since I can't have you, I'm going to have to kill you.
What if I promise not to date?
Freeze! Or you lose 20 pounds the hard way.
So how did you get here?
I followed you. You didn't think you and Trunk would actually convince me with that bad acting, did you?
I told him I had nothing to work off of. Will, did you really think that a woman could get the best of me? I'm nobody's fool. I belong to everyone.
Drop it, Hammer.
How do you guys keep showing up like this? What are you, beamed down or something?
It's all over, Hammer. History justifies the vigilante. I'm going to prosecute you. You convinced everyone you're a rogue. It'll be my word against yours, and everyone will believe me.
Freeze! Nobody move! I'm prepared to shoot everyone in this room except Doro.
You see, Collins? Your wild, feminine emotionalism is no match for the cool mental resources of the average male. Do you see that now? Captain Trunk, would you please tell Ms. Swimsuit here just exactly how you managed to untangle that web of assorted clues that led you to this house?
I lived next door. I heard all the shooting and I ran over here to see what the hell was going on. Well. Ms. Collins, is there anything you'd like to get before we book you?
There is one last thing.
Okay. Come on, lady.
That's
Let's
it.
go. Move it out. Get in the car. Move her down. Come on. Get going.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just sad. It's really sad.
Yeah. She ruined a promising career.
No, she was the best first date I ever had.
The newspaper says the verdict from Ms. Collins' trial came in yesterday.
I hope she gets 20 years.
No, she got no years, Sledge. She defended herself and got off on a legal technicality.
Yeah, I hear she ranted and raved about you all during the hearing.
Well, it's understandable. It's tough getting over a guy like me.
Sledge! If I can't have you, no one will. No one. I'll get you for what you did to me. I'll get you, Hammer.
See what I mean?
Eating on duty is against hospital rules. You know that.
Sorry, Nurse Robbins.
You should be making your rounds.
This place is swamped today.
I haven't seen so many unhappy faces since my wedding reception.
Yes. Yes, Commissioner, I'm doing the best I can.
Captain, what's with all these people here today?
Their parents, Doro, and every one of them is hysterical.
Wait, this is a precinct, not an encounter group. If a man and a woman have problems, they should settle them the way my wife and I did, with a divorce.
Those civilians out there need our help. Their newborn babies were abducted last night.
A lot of people out there, Captain. How many infants were involved?
The entire nursery at City General Hospital was cleaned out.
Yeah, talk about robbing the cradle, huh?
Hammer, have you no compassion for what those people are going through?
Of course I do. I have suffered a sense of loss just like everybody else. I lost my luggage once. I was torn up about it for weeks.
Well, I'm glad to hear you feel that way, Sledge. Captain, I request that Hammer and I be assigned this case.
No, wait, no, whoa, no, no way. I don't do this. I'm in homicide. I deal in scum suckers, not thumb suckers.
Captain, who could be behind such a despicable crime?
Obviously a baby-selling ring, Doro. Kind of back alley racketeers that steals babies and sells them to childless couples for exorbitant sums.
Kind of a mom and pop operation, huh? Oh. No, wait, look, I'm trying to get a handle on this, all right? I mean...
Come in.
Could someone please help us? We've been here for over an hour.
Oh, I'm sorry. These officers will be happy to assist you.
Yes, we can talk in the office next door, right this way.
Hammer, I have great trepidation about putting you on this case. The thought of you coming within 5 miles of a baby scares the hell out of me.
Me too.
This is very upsetting.
Yes, I understand. Now, can you describe what was your baby's name?
Well, we were just about to find a name. And then he was stolen.
How about Rob? I'm sorry. I don't know where my head's at.
Could you describe your baby for me, please?
DeRoe, have a heart. They hardly had a chance to get to know their kid. Besides, you've seen one, you've seen them all. I'll bet even I can describe him. Small and bald. Am I right?
No, actually, Inspector Hammer, our boy had fair hair and blue eyes like his mother.
Okay. Well, let's sort of move on with this, all right? Height?
Oh, well, he was about 18 inches long.
Weight?
6 pounds, 11 ounces.
Any distinguishing scars or tattoos?
Hammer, please.
What? Trust me, I know what I'm doing. You know, I've been putting out a lot of warmth and understanding here, and I've been getting none of it back.
That'll be all. Thank you.
Wait, one last question. Did your child have any enemies?
Hammer! That's a newborn baby. Newborn babies don't have enemies.
I did.
Mr. and Mrs. Yates, you have my word. We are going to find your baby and get him back to you. That's a promise.
DeRoe, what are you doing? Cops can't go around making promises they can't keep. That right is reserved for the president. Why are you in such a huff over solving this case?
I don't know. Maybe it's my maternal instincts coming into play.
Maternal instincts? Oh, it's disgusting.
It is? I always assumed you were the one who thought women should be barefoot and pregnant.
Are you kidding? I encourage women to wear shoes.
Hey, Ragweed. This spot is reserved for the handicapped.
Hey, stuff it, buddy. If I park any other place, it's too far to walk.
Walking is good for you. I guess now you're gonna have to try it.
Dr. Bowman, 304. Dr. Bowman.
We're looking for Lavina Robbins, the head nurse around here.
Just through those doors. Well, you can't go in there.
Excuse me, what are you doing, sir? Who are you? This is a very private moment.
Not anymore, it isn't. What's going on here?
Hammer, that woman is about to give birth. Sledge, are you telling me you've never seen a baby being born before?
No, I haven't. Childbirth is for women.
The baby's coming. I can see him. Isn't it wonderful?
No, it's awful. I'm not going to be able to eat lunch for a month.
I demand that the two of you leave this instant.
I'm Inspector Sledge Hammer. I'm here in police business. I want to talk to you about those missing kids.
Look, I have told the police everything I know.
Hey, you over there, huh? Would you please keep the baby quiet?
Hammer, be reasonable. It's a newborn baby.
DeRoe, parents have got to supervise their children. Have you ever been in a movie theater when one of them dang tykes is wailing over your shoulder?
I'm amazed. I had no idea that a policeman could be so callous towards an infant.
Well, look who's talking, Eagle Eyes. You just let 12 of them slide right out from under your nose. This isn't a hospital, it's the Bermuda Triangle.
I have been a registered nurse for over 15 years. My maternity ward has the finest reputation in this city.
Well, speaking personally, I wouldn't have a pizza delivered here.
Nurse Robbins, we are more concerned with recovering the babies than protecting a reputation. Do you remember anything at all that could help us?
No, I cannot.
I'm not a detective.
Yeah, you're not much of a nurse either.
As far as I'm concerned, this interview is over. Excuse me? I have an umbilical cord to cut.
Well, it's about time you cut it. I got a cousin who's 32 years old, and he's still living with his mother and father. And I strongly urge you parents to discipline this child starting today. Constant spankings are the reason I turned out all right. Duro. Duro, come on. Come on, come on. What are you doing? Sleeping on the job is for air traffic controllers, not cops.
Sorry, Sledge. Been up all night. Trying to find a line on those missing kids. Didn't find a thing. Sledge, I made a promise to that Yates couple.
Duro, I told you, don't make promises you can't keep. You're just lucky my informant, Shy Eddie, claims to have the link to locating these young'uns. I'm supposed to meet him in a car wash in half an hour.
I'm coming with you.
Okay, all right. Just whatever you do, don't look at him.
Don't look at him.
Hi, everybody. Don't look at me. Didn't say you're gonna bring a date, Sledge.
That happens to be my partner, Dory Duro.
Resist all urges to look at him. It shouldn't be so hard, lady. I got a face that even my mother couldn't love. Drive to the car wash, Sledge.
Well, this is an inspired idea. I'm sure nobody could possibly overhear us here.
Yeah, plus I'd never ever get my car washed. Okay, Stooley, what's the story on these missing kids?
If you give me my money first.
Sledge! Sledge! Your window won't roll up.
That's right. Oh, I just remembered why I never ever get my car washed.
What?
You think we could have done this over the phone? Seemed like a good idea at the time. Don't look at me. Just be inconspicuous. Perhaps you should give us the information you came for. But sure. Just go to the Bayside Adoptive Agency.
And do what?
You act like you got a lot of bucks. Don't look at me. Our union hears about this.
My coat is ruined. It was supposed to be dry cleaned, not hot waxed.
Next move is to check out the adoption agency.
Well, that's all right. I'll just go down and torture him and get him to confess.
Remember, you can't do that. We have to catch them in the act. We'll pose as a married couple with a lot of money and see if they'll sell us a baby. Think anybody will believe we're married?
They have a tough enough time believing that we're partners.
Now, let's see if I understand you, Mr. and Mrs. Hammer. You're asking for a fair-haired, blue-eyed infant boy, approximately 6 pounds, 11 ounces, 18 inches long?
Yeah, that's right. You see, I won big at the racetrack yesterday, and I figured either I'd get a new sports car or a kid, and then I decided on the kid because they need less attention.
He's joking, of course.
Oh, no, hardly the case. No, my husband and I realize the seriousness of the adoption procedure. We just hope we're in the right place.
This is the right place for parents we deem eligible.
How's that for eligibility? Ought to make me Father of the Year, right?
Mr. Hammer, we don't sell babies. We place them.
Actually, what my husband is trying to say is we'd like to try and expedite the usual screening period. We're desperate to have a child, and he can't father a child himself.
You should be thankful for that.
Look, lady, what is the matter with you, huh? I got money coming out of my ears, and you are standing in the way of giving a kid a good home. You ought to see my place. I mean, I got everything. I got a hot tub, a barbecue pit, a pool table. I have a whole large collection of adult films on videotape, and a Doberman that needs a playmate. So what's the problem?
Please leave now.
And there's a stewardess that lives next door who likes a sunbathed nude, and I need a little tot to put on my shoulders to help to steady the binoculars.
Get out! I wouldn't place Lizzie Borden with you people.
That's okay, I wouldn't take her. I ordered a boy.
Thanks for your time.
Oh, did I make it clear I had money?
Hammer, this place is legitimate. Your stoolie's all wet.
Oh, take it easy, Darrell. You want to walk home?
Excuse me, Mr. and Mrs. Hammer. I couldn't help overhearing your conversation with Miss Calder.
Why is that?
I was listening in. If you two are really serious about getting a baby immediately, here's a name and number. But it will cost.
You've answered our prayers. Should we pay you now or later?
Oh, no, I never handle the money personally. He'll come to your home. But please, remember to mention my name, Margaret. That way I'll get my commission.
Oh, don't worry, Margaret. You'll get what's coming to you. All right, Darrell, please. Here, come on.
What?
No, you're invading my privacy, all right?
I'm sorry, Sledge. I couldn't help but notice the picture.
It's my first arrest. You should have seen the one that got away.
Yeah, well, we better hide it or the baby brokers will know we're cops. This isn't what I expected at all. You know, it actually looks like a human being lives here.
Oh, thanks, Darrell. You know, I can't believe I'm letting a common slime ball into my apartment. Yeah. Bad enough that you're here. That must be that scum-sucking stork now.
Hello.
Shut up, lady. Let's get down to business.
Good, I won't have to serve coffee.
Sit down. So, you're the two losers who ordered the fair-haired, blue-eyed rugrat?
Yeah, that's right. We want a WASP. W-A-S-P. ASAP.
You got a bundle of cash, I got a bundle of joy.
What, just like that? You're just going to leave a baby in our care? Or you don't even know anything about us?
Okay, lady, do you own a TV?
Yes.
Color or black and white?
Color?
That's good enough for me, your model parents. That'll be $50,000.
Well, $50,000 is a lot of money. Give us a little time to think it over.
Hey, I thought you wanted a baby, baby. Hey, what's with each?
Well, actually, it's, my husband and I like to play games. It keeps the marriage exciting.
No wonder you want to buy a kid from me.
Listen, friend, we'd like to get our family started just as soon as possible, so can I get that money to you tonight?
Fine. I'll call you turkeys tonight with the time and place. Ciao.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me down here on such short notice. The hospital was swamped.
Shut your trap about the stinking hospital.
Hey, if it wasn't for me risking my neck at that stinking hospital, you wouldn't have any babies to sell.
Yeah. Listen, I got a rush job for you. I got to get the Yates kid back. I got clients who pay double for a brat like him.
He's got new owners. What am I supposed to do if they refuse, huh?
Repossess him. I don't give a damn what it takes. Just get him back.
Right now, I clearly see there's nothing remotely human about you.
Yeah, well, that's why Mom liked me best.
Not true. She hated us both.
Jeez.
It wasn't easy putting this kind of cash together on such short notice, you two. You know what happens if you lose this money?
The mayor has to skip lunch?
The risk is worth it, Captain. It's for the lives of innocent children.
Hammer, I don't want you to let this briefcase out of your sight for 1 second, you understand?
You've made your point, sir.
Hammer, the briefcase!
How many times do you have to count it? It's all there. $50,000.
Look, we kept our end of the bargain. How about yours?
Don't push me, Mama. You'll have your baby soon enough. In the meantime, you want some refreshments? We got strained pears, strained prunes, applesauce. How about some pablum?
We didn't come here to eat. Look, let's just get this over with, all right? Hog breath.
Couldn't get the Yates kid back from the cops. Oh, you fool, they're police.
Nurse Robbins, I knew you were behind this.
When did you figure it out?
You walked in just now.
She's mine, Hammer.
Quiet. I don't want that scum to hear me. My favorite target, a sitting duck.
Face it, Nurse Robbins. You'll never get away from me. Give yourself up right now.
So much for your pyramid scheme, huh? Why, you...
Get away from me, you witch!
You call that a kick?
By the time you mutants are out of jail, those kids will be grandparents. You're the most disgusting act since Donnie and Marie.
Now, where are those children?
I ain't talking like me with my lawyer.
Would you prefer to meet your maker?
Hey, lighten up, Palsy. You'll get them all back. It's all in the files.
All right, come on.
Hammer, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll rough them up in the car.
No. The money.
Hammer? Thoreau, in spite of my reservations about assigning one of you to this case, I'd like to commend you for recovering all the kidnapped babies.
You don't have to thank me, Captain. I made a promise. I really wouldn't have been able to do it without Hammer's help.
Enough endorsement.
Excuse us, Captain. We just wanted to thank Detective Thoreau and Inspector Hammer personally.
Inspector, we are so grateful.
Yeah.
We want to name our baby after you. What is your first name?
Sledge.
Sledge.
Maybe we'll just send you a fruitcake, right, honey?
Yes. Would you like to hold him? Oh, I know you would.
No, I can't. These things make me uncomfortable.
Oh, honey, take a snap for our album.
No, really.
Smile.
I'm uncomfortable. Get this kid out of town.
It's time once again for the $1 Million Question with your host, Bob Kenny, and a returning contestant, Mel Jordan.
Mel, how you doing?
Doing okay, Bob.
Relaxed?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, well, good for you. You've done wonderfully well. 13 questions in a row. But now, this is what we call the moment of truth.
Well, Bob, what geeks do you have for us today?
These are the keys. This is the question for that brand new automobile. Are you ready?
I sure am, Bob.
Good. Listen carefully now. What city houses the National Football League Hall of Fame? For the keys to that brand new car, what is your answer?
Back it up, Al. You don't have a chance.
Canton, Ohio.
The home of the National Football League Hall of Fame is located in Canton, Ohio. Yeah! Mel Jordan, you've got yourself a brand new car. All right. Mel Jordan, here are the keys, and tomorrow on live TV, you'll be going for the grand prize on the $1 Million Question. See you then. Have a good day now.
Only game show on TV I like is Divorce Court, because they give away the best prize.
Dory, did you see the $1 Million Question this morning?
No, I didn't, Grace.
I swear I never miss it. Anyhow, some guy is finally going for $1 million.
Oh, yeah?
Nobody has ever gotten to that level.
What is it? Are you two yapping about game shows? Hey, I got a good game show for you. It's called Let's Get Back to Work. This is reality. This is not TV. Boy, the women get together, the mouths go open, and everybody's talking. Comparing your favorite brands of soap and your water weight gain. This isn't a beauty parlor. It's a precinct.
Okay, forget it.
Well, I was just trying to be sociable.
Hammer, both men and women watch game shows. It's a very popular form of entertainment.
Oh, listen, last week I made an arson suspect walk across hot coals. Now that's entertainment. Game shows are for people that are low on brain cells.
That's not true. Have you ever played Trivial Pursuit? That takes brains.
Thoreau, I am in pursuit of one thing, and that is justice. And that takes bullets.
Hammer, there's been an automobile accident. I want you and Doro to investigate.
An automobile accident? We'll call the Auto Club.
An unlicensed vehicle went off the pier into the West River, Hammer.
Well, then call the Auto Club and Flipper.
There is a dead body in the vehicle, Hammer.
Why do you always save the best for last? Let's go, Duro.
No, not until you drop the subject of game shows.
All right. Let's make a deal.
Hey, come on, hoist that car up! Oh, Inspector Hammer.
Hey, Lois!
I'm sorry to get you out here. Turned out to be another guy drinking and driving.
You sure he was drinking?
Well, he was underwater, Duro. Of course he was drinking.
Inspector, it took a diver 5 minutes to pry this out of his hand. Too bad. Had a wife.
Ooh. Well, that explains the drinking, huh?
Hey, Joy! Over here!
Hey, I've seen that car before. That's the car that guy won on that game show this morning.
Hammer, you're such a hypocrite.
Why?
You said you hated those game shows.
I happen to have been preparing for this case, Duro. A policeman has got to keep informed. Why weren't you watching?
Sledgehammer, come on down! Yeah, we just found this guy's identification.
That's him, Mel. Mel Jordan was his name, and he was the winner on that game show this morning.
You mean he won this beautiful car on a game show?
You think that's funny, Mayjoy? A man just lost his life. Worse than that, he lost a chance to win $1 million.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Jordan was under the influence. Maybe he was celebrating too soon. I don't know. Maybe the pressure got to him.
I don't know why it would. I saw him. He was as calm as a Perry Como groupie. I think we ought to visit his wife, the widow Jordan, and find out a few things. Put together a few pieces.
I'll move in a second, Inspector.
Oh, never mind. Wait, no, I'll go around.
Hammer, this has to be the hardest part of our job. Telling a person someone they love is gone. I hate doing this.
Well, just let me handle it.
Hello. May I help you?
Yes, I'm Inspector Sledge Hammer. This is Detective Dory Duro. We're police officers.
Oh, what do you want?
Well, ma'am, there was an auto accident and your husband's dead. So go ahead and cry if you want to.
Oh, my God. No! We want to offer our deepest condolences, Mrs. Jordan.
Jordan? But I'm Mrs. Perlin. The Jordans live next door.
I was one house off. Now, you know, this never would have happened if you'd had your address clearly marked on that curb out there. So just consider this a warning.
We're very sorry. Would you like a tissue?
No, thank you. I have a year's supply. They came yesterday with all the other lovely prizes.
Was your husband a heavy drinker?
No, absolutely not. My Mel is kind and decent and gentle.
Too bad he wasn't waterproof.
Game shows and contests were his life.
When's the last time you talked to your husband?
Oh, he called right after he won the car. He said he was coming straight home to study. You know, we're going to start a family this year.
There's a game where you win a kid?
We have to be going now, Mrs. Jordan, but we just want to offer our deepest condolences.
Oh, wait, no, tell me. Just how bad was the accident?
Well, if it's any consolation, it is one of the more peaceful ways to die. Locked in a car, clawing the doors, your lungs fill up with water. I guess the first couple minutes is pretty scary, but then you die, so you don't know.
Isn't that amazing? A man obsessed with game shows.
Yep, another dolt caught up in the materialism promoted by game shows. I hate that.
So why did you accept those?
Well, what? I wanted to make her feel better, all right? These are beauties, too. You know, I never heard of a drunken driver who drowned in the drink and never drank.
Hard to believe.
It's also hard to say. I think we should talk to the last people to see Mel Jordan alive.
And here's your host for the $1 million question, Bob Kenny.
Ladies and gentlemen, our reigning champion, Mr. Mel Jordan, has been involved in a horrible automobile accident and is no longer with us. So please, let us all bow our heads and observe a moment of silence for dear Mel. Well, life goes on, so let's meet a brand new contestant, and we'll do that right after this commercial word. So don't go away now. We'll be back.
Excuse me, may I help you?
Yes, we're here to talk to Bob Kinney. We're police officers.
Sorry, we're in the middle of a hit show.
Yeah, we're in the middle of an investigation, creep.
Hammer.
Relax, David, relax. I always have time to talk to the police. Why don't you put that college degree to work and get me some coffee?
Right away, Bob.
Oh, David, please, call me sir.
We know you're very busy, but we have some questions we'd like to ask you.
Hey, questions. That's my game. Shoot. Just kidding, Inspector.
The category is dead Mels.
Yes, of course, Mel. You know, Inspector, in this business we call show, contestants come and go, but Mel wasn't just a first name on a cheap tag. No. He had a last name, too. What the hell was it?
Jordan.
That's it. Jordan. Mel Jordan. That's it. Lovely guy. Inga, would you please get lost?
Here's your coffee, sir.
Thanks.
By the way, great show today, sir.
Wind my watch. Now, where were we?
Mel Jordan. Was he acting strange lately?
As I recall, he was very, very nervous. As a matter of fact, he said he was going to down a few stiff drinks before he took that new car out for a spin.
Really? Did he mention anything about driving drunkenly off a pier?
No, I don't believe so.
Look who's here, sir.
Ah, it's my boy. Glad I could be of some help.
Who's that, his kid?
No, president of the station.
I don't know, Hammer. I think maybe for the first time Mel Jordan has been overwhelmed by his good fortune.
I don't buy it. There's something about that guy I don't trust.
What is that?
He's a game show host.
Who are you calling?
The coroner. I want the final results on Mel Jordan's death.
Oh, Hammer, you're so paranoid. Every death isn't a murder.
Hey, I'm an optimist.
Coroner's office.
Norman. Hi, this is Sledge Hammer.
Oh, hi, Sledgehammer. A bunch of bodies came in, but there's no jackets or shoes your size.
No, hey, thanks for thinking of me. No, I want the autopsy results on Mel Jordan. That was intoxication, right?
No, there wasn't a single trace of alcohol in this bloodstream. Cause of death was a severe blow to the head.
Well, thanks, Norman.
Well?
Well, according to the autopsy results, Mel Jordan was dead sober.
Hammer, look at these old newspaper clippings.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a sale on white walls. Huh.
No, below that. There's an article on Bob Kinney. Apparently, he filed for bankruptcy over a year ago and had gambling debts of upwards of $1 million. State records show that they were paid off 6 months ago.
$1 million prize and $1 million gambling debt. Now, that could explain why no one has gotten to the $1 million level, because he will not let them. There's no money to win. So he puts on people with the IQ of cotton.
Yeah, what about Mel Jordan?
Mel Jordan took him by surprise. You see, he looks dumb, but he turned out to be a genius. A trick I've used myself. I think I'm going to go down and have a little talk with Bob Kinney about his choice of contestants.
What do you want from me now? I've told you all I know about that Jordan guy. Will you stop harassing me? I'm a very busy man.
Yes, Bob is a very busy man.
Hey, I'm not harassing you. If I were harassing you, you would know it. Listen, I love your show. I tape your show. And I want to be on it.
Are you kidding?
Is he kidding, Bob?
What are you, a ventriloquist dummy?
No, but I filled in for one once.
David, please, get me some coffee. Look, Inspector, you're just not the type for television.
Well, what do you mean? Me and my gun are billed as regulars on the local news.
Look, why don't you just leave?
Shut up, David.
Sure, Bob.
Why don't we give the inspector a chance? Run a question by him.
Great idea, Bob.
I'm game.
Go.
All right, Mr. Hammer. What is the title of the Academy Award-winning film about a peace-loving man who united India?
Rambo.
I love it, a cop with a sense of humor. I'm going to love promoting you on the air. You're on the show.
Great. You're kidding. Well, great, terrific. Oh, I look forward to it. Maybe I can put you through bankruptcy again.
Bob, why are you putting him on?
That guy's as dopey as all the others. I'll humiliate him on local TV. That'll deprive him of all credibility. So if he tries to charge us with something, it'll make him look like a sore loser.
Brilliant, Bob, but I'm scared.
Look, you work for me. I'll tell you when to be scared. You wanted to work in TV, didn't you?
Yes, but I killed a man for you.
That's part of working in TV. Do you know how many people would kill you for your job?
Okay, Bob, okay. Can I get you some fresh coffee?
No. Your coffee-making days are over. Like me a coffee cake.
Hammer, you're going on that game show?
Look, it's the only way that I can prove that Kenny can't pay the grand prize. I'm going all the way. $1 million.
Yeah, but why did they let you on in the first place?
Kenny thinks I'm not the brightest guy in the world.
Sledge, did it ever occur to you that you're not the brightest guy in the world?
That's why you're going to help me. I know a great reference library. I'll get an ear radio from the SWAT team, and you feed me the answers. I can't lose.
Well, that's cheating.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
And now, let's give a big welcome to your host of the $1 Million Question, Bob Kenny.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that warm reception and welcome.
All right, Hammer.
$1 Million Question.
I'm sad.
Joan Drew. Joan, welcome back. Nice to see you. We need a challenger for you, and who might that be?
Bob, our next contestant is a police officer whose hobbies are police work. Please welcome Inspector Sledge Hammer.
Sledge, welcome to $1 Million Question. Now remember, Sledge, you are the challenger. That means you'll begin. But before that, let's meet our prize lady, the lovely Inga. Sledge, as you can see, we have 5 categories here. They are faces and places, food for thought, the good book, famous berries, and grab bag. Pick a category.
Grab bag.
Tough category, my friend. A potpourri of very hard questions. Thank you, Inga. Now, remember, Sledge, very important. You control the board as long as you answer correctly. Incorrect, Joan takes over. Here is your first question, and listen carefully. What is the name of the artist whose famous painting depicts a beautiful woman standing in a clamshell?
Art. Okay, I got it. Wait. Okay, Botticelli.
Botticelli.
Correct. What is the lowest temperature ever recorded in the continental United States?
Hold on, Hammer. It's,
Minus 70 degrees.
Precisely. He was the only president without a first lady.
Hold on, Hammer, I'm looking. It was, James
Buchanan.
That's right. What medieval hero fought the monster Grendel?
Beowulf.
Who's buried in Grant's tomb?
Grant and his wife.
How many men on the hockey team?
6.
What is the capital of Upper Volta?
Ouagadougou. Parsec. Green. Pulsars. David Mamet. A tie.
Where will you find the famous Spanish Steps?
Rome.
Rome. Right again. Hey, you're one tough cop. I've got my car parked out in the red zone. You want to give me a ticket?
No. I'm gonna blow you away.
Isn't he cute? No, Sledge. The siren means that you've answered 26 questions in a row. That gives you the right to go for $1 million on today's show. You know, nobody's ever gone this far before.
I know. It's a crime.
Well, let's find out if you're a real cop or if you're going to cop out.
He's making his move now, Sledge.
I'm gonna go for it.
Inga? We'll be back with Sledgehammer's final question in just a moment, so don't go away.
The cop is a super genius. We can't afford to pay him if he wins.
You flaming fool. No wonder you still live with your mother. Hammer's not going to win. There's going to be another accident.
Not another accident after the show.
Not after the show. During the show. You see that big spotlight right over his head? That's going to fall and kill him right on the air. We'll have millions of witnesses, and the ratings will go right through the roof.
You can't do that.
I know that. You're going to do it.
I've got to kill again?
Please, just this once. I'll do you a favor. I'll take you miniature golfing.
All right, I'll kill him.
One more thing.
I know. Get your coffee.
No, you spineless freak. Get me an espresso. Welcome back to the show. Well, Sledge, if you answer this question correctly, you win a cool $1 million. Incorrect, you lose everything. Good luck.
Sledge!
What's the problem?
I lost contact.
Contact?
Lens.
Oh,
Lens.
We don't have time for that now. Good luck.
Has anyone seen Hammer today?
Yeah, he's on a game show.
All right. Here's your question. Elmer Keith is known as the father of what? You have 10 seconds.
Sledge, look out!
What are you doing, Duro? I could have answered that one. He invented the 44 Magnum. I knew that one. I knew it.
You get Kitty. I'll get his gopher. Hold it right there.
He made me do it. He forced me to kill that man. It made me get coffee.
Hold it, Hammer.
Game's over, cheeseball.
Go to heck, cop.
Go to heck.
You can't say hell on television.
Let's give this guy his cancellation notice.
Now, it's important to remember to move the turkey before its temperature reaches 107 degrees.
How do I turn this thing off?
Place it.
Moon, the ocean, you.
How are you today? Very well at all.
Hey, this is a great show for kids.
Fortunately, no one was injured. And this just in. What's going on here?
Bob Kenny, game show host, is arrested for the murder of Mel Jordan.
Bob Kenny, game show host, is arrested for the murder of Mel Jordan. And you heard it here first on KPSC News.
Rồi tháng 7. Ngon mày mình đi uống nước. Mày mình đi uống nước. Chưa? Hôm tới bảo đấy, hôm tới bảo là Cương bảo đấy, bảo mà anh em để cho em đi uống nước, có anh ấy không thì không biết. Nhưng mà không có anh Cường. Nhưng mà không có anh Cường. Anh ấy không có anh Cường. Chuồn bố, chuồn. Còn đi quân sự, khoảng 8 về. Anh đóng tiền đâu mà nó làm. Nó còn chơi báo cơ, nó còn chơi báo anh làm cơ, chuyển tiền nó cơ. Rồi xem lậu đi, mai xem tiếp. Tôi đi ngủ đi, mai xem tiếp, mày lại xem đến 4 giờ sáng. Thằng đấy. Mày xem đến 2 giờ sáng. Mày thích bảo tai ngủ sớm không? Chắc thằng cái Khôi thức đêm nhiều nên đéo tăng cân nhảy chun này. Đéo tăng cân tự nhiên được. Thôi coi 58 cân. FPT à? Chọn Tuyên Quang Am phim mà. Tuyên Quang. Mày gọi ông mày gọi ông bạn từ chiều mà sao giờ ông mới vào? Gọi từ chiều mà. Chuẩn bố. Trời quá. Cay hả? Theo hiểu. Mày tốt rồi, tốt rồi. Đi mà gì bao nhiêu rồi? 32 tuổi. Anh còn 9 phút nữa rồi anh sắp stop rồi. Tối anh em không gì không dễ. Cái thằng kia tự nhiên rảnh rảnh mà quay xong bắt xong bảo người ta cũng kêu quét mặt cho ở đâu ra vậy? Chung búa à? Nó không phải là sếp của mình hả Vũ? Vũ rồi. Dạ thích cần ha. Dạ rồi. Dạ. Anh xin ke xong ngủ muộn ra để làm chi? Xin ke xong là 2 giờ mới ngủ làm chi? Vũ à. Biết tại sao mà giết Flick như thế không? Bởi vì tao không muốn cho mày thức khuya đấy. Bao nhiêu à? Lốt mấy phút đi tắm mình ngủ vậy. Sao? 19 nhanh chui 61 tuổi. 61 tuổi à? Đi được rồi. Tao không qua nhiều thành quen rồi. Trước khi qua một mình thì thôi gì. Đọc đây là chuyện em rồi mà. đọc cái là chuyện lên rồi mà. Ai biết đâu, ai biết đâu. Đủ hack cho tao. Phải chưa? Nhưng mà sao cao đây? Không cao màn không ạ? Cái gì? Không chịu được rồi, xin gì? Thua rồi, em Nam thua rồi, anh còn 5 phút. Sau 5 phút gì anh? What? Người vứt cũng chỉ vì một con chó thôi mà đi giết người. Nè. Sao video bắt rồi. Rồi vừa đã có 20 phút đã xong giờ lại phải quay 1 tiếng nữa. Bảo sao hôm nay tao thấy thông báo thanh toán mà. Hôm nay tao thấy thông báo của mẹ tao là hãy thanh toán Netflix các kiểu mà thằng bạn tao đéo nhắn gì luôn à. Bận rồi em. Nhưng mà anh chỉ có tiền của Momo thôi. Anh chỉ có tiền cho Momo thôi. Có đâu ông giá chua đâu mà em giờ đéo chua mà chưa em. Cho anh nó banh luôn rồi. Cho anh banh luôn rồi. Không sao, không chuyển tiền. Hôm anh có là nhắn tin một tí bao nhiêu để chuyển tiền. À hôm qua chứ. Hôm qua nhắn tin nhưng mà đã chuyển tiền. trốn nhau. Cái gì ấy? Làm gì ấy? Làm gì ấy? Đâu? Thằng béo đâu? Thằng béo ở ngoài cùng kia. Đã làm gì không? Ngoài cái thằng mà đỏ ấy. Ngoài cái thằng đỏ chót kìa. Mà lộ ai này? Mà vợ đánh liên minh. Còn vợ đánh liên. Mày khoa mà, còn vợ đánh liên minh mà. Dám quay liên minh. Trôn mà. Rồi 175 tuổi đúng không? Đủ rồi, được vòng nữa 24 lap. Anh Vũ ngầu gọi. Anh Vũ sửa nhanh ấy. 24 rồi, bây giờ anh đổi tiếp 7 bet 23 bet. Sao vậy? Ngon. Anh quay nhiều rồi, chả top 1. Là anh top 1 chưa nào? Anh vay 796 lần. Rồi. Sao anh? Cái gì cơ? Chỉnh sửa cái gì? Không phải anh đâu, Hoàng Tuấn. Nó đang đi với người yêu mày em. Vừa anh về là vừa anh về accessory là đang 5 phút trước. Đang chơi đùa với nhau ở quán cà phê trong khi bọn mình ở nhà quay vít như một con lợn. Phải chưa? Đúng. Chưa, lúc ấy chưa có mấy có heo khôi. À đâu, heo khôi quá, không có heo khôi. Lúc ấy thằng Nam chưa vào, lúc có heo khôi. Chôn mà. Anh em nói rằng mới tránh rồi. Nó cứ chôn đi hiểu. Bảo gì? Nó cứ hỏi cái gì? Nào cái gì đây? Thằng Nam. Lúc ấy có thằng Nam, lúc ấy có thằng Nam kia là có thằng Nam kia đấy. Có. Không nhớ là nó đi lúc ấy nó đi chưa, nhưng mà lúc đấy là lúc nói về cái vậy đấy là có thằng Nam kia nó có vào không ra mà.
শাড়ি কেন?
আমি কি তোরে কিছু দিতে পারি না?
এমনি করে টাকা খরচ করলে টাকা জমাইবা কেমনে?
দূর, একটা শাড়ির আর কতই দাম।
শাড়িটা কিন্তু সুন্দর আছে।
আচ্ছা একটু পরে দেখা না।
আরেকদিন পরবো।
কি কস? পর না, তোরা অনেকদিন শাড়িতে দেখি না। রাবেয়া
খুলতেছি।
ঘুমাইছো?
অনেকক্ষণ আগেই ঘুমাইছে।
বাজার
মা, এত বাজার কেন আনছো?
না, এত বাজার কই? ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ আসতেছে না, ওর জন্য খাওয়ান দরকার আছে না।
রাক্ষসের মতো খাইবো তো সবাই, এত বাজার করে লইছো।
আরে না, রাক্ষসের কিছু নাই। যাও বাজারটা রাখ। আমি চিন্তা করছি কি ধার কর্জ করে হইলেও টাকা পয়সা জমা একটা সেকেন্ড হ্যান্ড মোটরসাইকেল কিনবো।
মোটরসাইকেল কেন?
আরে ভাড়ায় গাড়ি চালা খুব একটা লাভ হয় না, এদিকে তেলের দাম বাড়তি, তারপরে যে চাকরিটা করি সেখানে তো টাকা পয়সা খুব বেশি দেয় না। ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ এসেছে, আমি যদি এই চাকরিটা ছাইরা যদি বাইক রাইড সারাদিন করি তখন কিছু টাকা আসবো, ভালো হইব না?
দেখো যত যাই কও, চাকরির কিন্তু একটা নিশ্চিত ইনকাম আছে, সেটা কমই হোক। চাকরিটা ছেড়ে দেয় কি ঠিক হইব?
তাও ঠিক, কিন্তু এই যে ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ এসেছে, একটু নতুন করে চিন্তা করতে হবে না, টাকা পয়সা লাগবে তো।
জানি না, সেটা করো ভাইবে চিন্তা কইরো।
আচ্ছা তুমি অত চিন্তা করো না, এটা তো এখনই কিনতেছি না, টাকা জমাতেও তো একটা সময় লাগবে, তাও ধরো 6-7 মাস তো লাগবেই। তারপরে রফিকরে কইছি যে যখন মোটরসাইকেল কিনবো তখন কিছু টাকা ধার দিতে, ও রাজি হয়েছে, মিলাঝুলা একটা কিছু হইব। আচ্ছা বাদ দাও, এই
শাড়ি? শাড়ি কেন?
আমি কি তোরে কিছু দিতে পারি না?
এমনি করে টাকা খরচ করলে টাকা জমাইবা কেমনে?
দূর, একটা শাড়ির আর কতই দাম।
শাড়িটা কিন্তু সুন্দর আছে।
পছন্দ হয়েছে তো? আচ্ছা একটু পরে দেখা না।
আরেকদিন পরবো।
কি কস, পর না, তোরা অনেকদিন শাড়িতে দেখি না।
শরীরটা ভালো লাগতেছে না।
বেশি খারাপ লাগতেছে?
আরেকদিন পরে দেখা।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, তাহলে খাবার দে। ও কি খাইছে? কি রে বাপ, আরে কি মশা রে।
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা, কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে?
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন।
মানে?
মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটার দায় আপনার উপর পড়বো।
সমস্যা থেকে ওই দিনকার তোরে হাত খরচের লেগা 5,000 টাকা দিয়েছিলাম, আবার টাকা টাকা কি গাছে ধরে?
আব্বা জান, আপনি তো কত টাকাই কামান, 5,000 টাকা দিলে আপনার কি হয়? আমি আপনার একমাত্র আমার মাইয়া, তো আমার পিছনে খরচ করবেন না, কার পিছনে করবেন? আমার একটা কুর্তি পছন্দ হয়েছে, ওই কুর্তি আমি কিনতে চাই।
কুর্তি মূর্তি লেহেঙ্গা ওড়না এইসব দিয়ে তো ঘর বইরে গেছে, হাঁটুনের বি জায়গা নাই। মন চায় তোর এগুলা নাইজেরিয়া, বুলগেরিয়া আর উগান্ডায় পাঠাইয়া দিই। আচ্ছা এত কিছু কিনার দরকারটা কি?
কি করতেছেন আব্বা? একটা শখ করছি, শখের দাম লাখ টাকা। শখ যদি না মিটে তাহলে এই জীবন রেখা লাভ কি? আপনি যদি আমার টাকা না দিচ্ছেন তাহলে কিন্তু আমি কয়ে দিলাম, ব্লেড দিয়ে হাত কেটে নাম লেখা ফেলাম।
আচ্ছা ব্লেড দিয়ে এই কুর্তির লেগে হাত কাটানোর দরকার নাই, আমি বাইরে যাওয়ানোর সময় তোর টাকা দিয়ে যাবো।
থ্যাংক ইউ আব্বা।
আচ্ছা লাইলি, তুমি এরকম প্রতিদিন কোনো পড়াই কমপ্লিট করছো না, আমি কিন্তু তোমাকে আর পড়াতে আসবো না।
আসেন না, আপনারা ক্যাঠাই কইছে আইতে, আমি কইছি
শেষ পর্যন্ত তোর বাবার কাছে আমাকে কমপ্লেন করতে হবে।
আপনি আমার বাপের কাছে কমপ্লেন করবেন?
পড়াশোনা করছো না, বাবার কাছে কমপ্লেন করবো না? অবশ্যই করবো।
ঠিক আছে, আপনি যান, আপনি আমার বাপের কাছে কমপ্লেন করেন, এদিকে আমি ব্লেড দিয়ে হাত কেটে আপনার হাতের নাম লেখা রাখবো এখান দিয়ে।
দেখো এইবার না হয় আমি তোমার বাবার কাছে কমপ্লেন করবো না, কিন্তু তুমি যদি পরীক্ষায় ডাব্বা মারো তাহলে তো আবার আমি শেষ।
ও তুমি
ডরাইছেন?
ডরাবো কেন, মাগের এরকম আটকা মায়া মনের সামনে চলে আসলে তো একটু চিন্তা লাগেই। আর কালকে আবার তোমার মামার সাথে চ্যালেঞ্জ, বললাইছো শেষবার মতো চুল দাঁড়িয়ে আশ্রয় আসতে।
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা, কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে?
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন।
মানে?
মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটার দায় আপনার উপর পড়ব। সরেন।
আরে ভাই নাম লিখবা মানে কি মুসিবতে বললাম, জিততে না পারে এখন 2 নাম্বারই। কি সমস্যা? যাইতে দিছো না কেন?
সমস্যা আমার না আপনার। আপনি মানুষ না খুনি?
মানে
মানে বোঝেন না? কালকে কি করছেন? কাচির লগে কি মিলাচ্ছেন? পেট খারাপের ওষুধ।
দেখো এখন কিন্তু বাড়াবাড়ি হইতেছে। তোমরা কাচ্চি খাইতে চাইছো, আমি খাওয়াইছি ব্যাস। কারণ কারো যদি পেট পাতলা হয়ে যায়, কেউ যদি হজম করতে না পারে, সেটা তো তার সমস্যা, আমার না।
বাড়াবাড়ি আমরা করছি না আপনারা করছেন? মানে ইচ্ছে করে আপনারা খান নাই কালকে, তাই না? যাতে আমার লগে প্রতিশোধ নিতে পারেন।
আর যদি নিতে চাই সেটা কি দোষ? 3 বার ঘুরি চ্যাম্পিয়ন আমি, তোমার কারণে আমার হারতে হয়েছে।
হারছেন তো কি ইচ্ছে? মাঝে মাঝে কিছু জিতবার লাগা কিছু হারতে হয়।
এই তোমার কাছে হাইরে আমি কি জিতছি? হ্যাঁ
আমারই জিতছেন, আমার মন জিতছেন।
এই দেখো তুমি আমার আবার কোনো কিছু তো ফাঁসাইছো, আমি বুঝছি। এইসব ফান্দে আমি পা দিতেছি না, প্লিজ।
আমি আপনারে ফাঁসাই নাই, আপনি আমারে ফাঁসাইছেন। আমি তো আপনার প্রেমে পড়ে গেছি ফ্রি মাস্টার। আপনি আমার মারবেন, মারেন, কাটতেও ফালান, কিন্তু আমি আপনার ভালোবাসি, এটাই সাইন্স।
হ্যাঁ এর জন্যই তো সায়েন্সে মারো ডাব্বা।
যতই অপমান করেন শাদি তো আপনার আমার লগে হইব।
তোমার মতো মেয়ের সাথে শাদি দূরে থাক, প্রেম পর্যন্ত করতে রাজি নাই আমি। আর এইসব ব্লেড ফেড দিয়ে কোনো কাজ হবে না, আমি ভয় পাই না আর।
দেখবো চন্দ্র তুমি কি করো।